Hello, John Bloodworth, Gentleman Crafter here with card layout number 91. This time I am saying thanks for everything. Okay, the Wonderlust paper pad is the one that I've chosen for today's layout. Lots of beautiful patterns going on in here. And with the 6x6, 8x8 and 12x12 option, plenty of choice there too. Now, for the other bits involved, obviously the layout, this mini stamp and die set, thanks for everything. Got this a long time ago, so don't know whether it's still available. Got a cream card. These are the pattern papers that I chose from the Wonderlust pad. Time to start chopping the papers down according to the layout, which, as ever, you can download from my blog, gentlemancrafter.com. So first up, I'm cutting out the piece for the big background section, and I'm cutting it to the full height of the rectangle. Obviously, I'll be trimming the corners off later. Then some bits and pieces for the different layers. And I've tried to choose the papers to match the colours. Didn't really think about patterns, just went with the colour scheme and hoped for the best. Now I had to take a moment there because I didn't have something that was going to be tall enough, so I cut across the pattern instead. It's a good way of using up scraps, this one. Now I'll do some initial gluing of this layer so that it dries before I need to use it. That's going to be where my sentiment goes. Now for the point of the pennant, or whatever you want to call it, I'm basically measuring half the width and then 1 inch up each side, connecting those lines and then trimming the corners off. You can do it with a guillotine, but I found that scissors worked just fine. I debated inking the edges on this one, but I thought there was enough detail in the pattern to set it apart from the background. And that's just going to connect to the top edge and be centered in the middle. Now for the diagonal cuts on these, I did do some measuring, got that totally wrong, because I needed to cut in the opposite direction. So measured again, marked again, and cut. Again, I just went 1 inch up the side. And for the last one, I just kind of winged it. And that's how the layers will go together. I thought that putting the extra little bits on top would help them stand out from the background and separate up the layers that I've got going on here. It's just a thought. You could of course put them behind the panel, it's up to you. Out with the trusty foam pads to layer it all up, and I'm making sure it's well supported. That's code for I'm using tons of foam pads. There we go, that's that down. Now I've already stamped these out with some VersaFine ink, so it's a case of aligning the die, sticking it in place with masking tape, and then running it through the die cutting machine. Thanks for everything. That's going to go in the middle. Again using foam pads, so I'm separating out the layers again. And I'm pretty sure there could be some gems involved here somewhere, but quite honestly, I think that works. There we go. That's that one done. That's number 91. I will see you next time for 92. That's it for this time. If you've enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. And for more from me in the future, please remember to subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching.